Guys, Kemper back here. Another great week of sports that we just had. Wow. I'll get into my favorite one in a minute. I'm pretty sure if you had watched it, of the AFL, I think you know which game I would have been most excited about. Anyways, we'll get to AFL last. We'll start with the NRL. Round 25. I got only one game wrong again. I chose the Rabbitohs instead of the Roosters, which they are playing again next week in the finals. Another week where I've done pretty well. I've got only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I got 7 out of 8 against, which is pretty good. Not bad. So the UFC, we had Cyril Garn versus Tai Tuivasa, Robert Whittaker, and Marvin Vettori. I said last week that Robert Whittaker was going to win, and he did. He just looked faster than Vettori. His punches more damage. He showed why he's the second best middleweight in the world. As much as you want him to be the best, unfortunately, not everybody can be the best. They got to have number twos, and that's what Robert Whittaker is. Cyril Garn and Tai Tuivasa. Oh, wow. If you haven't watched this yet, go back and watch it. It was just at a bad time for Australia, so I watched in the morning. Bloody hell. Tai Tuivasa was looking mean. He was pushing Cyril Garn back. Cyril Garn's peppering him with jabs, kicks the body. Round 2, though, was the exciting round. Tai went for got him with a right hook, I think, and dropped Cyril Garn. It looked like he was about to finish him. Man, he had him. It was so close. And then Cyril managed to recover. Then round 3, peppered with those body kicks. Oh my God, man. They were ruthless. And at just one point, Tai had enough. It was out. I betted on Tai, but I said if you were smart, which I'm not, you should bet on Cyril. He did a great game. It was a lot more exciting than I thought it was going to be. Tai got a lot closer than I thought he would. But I was hoping that just maybe he would get that knockout punch, which far out, it was close. Today, there was Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz boxing fight. I said to bet on Andy Ruiz, probably knockout most likely. I haven't actually watched it yet, but I think what I heard is Andy Ruiz had won by decision, and it was actually a great fight. So I'm going to go and watch that later on. But if you haven't watched it and you're into boxing heavyweights, probably a pretty good one to watch by the sounds of it. Right. Oh, wait, no, I better mention the F1. F1, there was the Dutch Grand Prix, and looked like Max Verstappen. I watched it. Max Verstappen won. Lewis Hamilton looked like he was coming for the win there. He was in front, and then eventually got pushed back. I think Red Bull's car is looking just unstoppable right now. Last 2 races, so that was awesome. AFL finals, my favorite ones, the ones I keep the most focused on. This is the Mrs. drink, but I'm having a drink anyway. Out of the 4 games, I only got 1 wrong. I got Brisbane and Richmond. One of my favorite games the whole year, hands down. Back and forth, but 18 lead changes, back and forth the entire game, right up to the last minute, where Brisbane finally got in front again. It was just back and forth, amazing game. But unfortunately for the Tigers, they were eliminated. Melbourne versus Swans. I betted on Swans. Looked like a very close game until the 4th quarter. Cats versus the Pies. I watched this whilst I was quite drunk. The Cats had won. Pies were looking amazing as well, but unfortunately, Cats had gone and won. FREO. Okay, this is the game I want to talk about most. The game I was most excited about. Holy Jesus. Because first quarter, I was sitting with my friends having a drink. Very drunk at this point, and first time I drank in 3 weeks. So, FREO, awful start. By the end of the first quarter, just after the first quarter, we're down 35, 40 points, something ridiculous. Oh my, it was hard to watch. I had my hands like this. I was just like, I can't watch this. This is just too much. I was thinking this is going to be the whole game. So I actually cashed out a multi on the game. I'll get into that later. But then but then something changed. We just all the new players stepped up and old players stepped up. Walters got our first goal. We clawed our way back. Every goal we fought hard for, and eventually got in front, got the win, eliminated the Bulldogs. It was incredible. I let my mates have it because they were roasting me about the Dockers. I would go at them every goal, screaming. What a game. I can't wait for the next week. It's stressful but amazing. I had a drunk multi on the game. My mates convinced me to cash out in the first quarter. I did, and if I didn't, I would have won, and I would have won $90 from $5. Oh well. I know, dumb move, but it is what it is. But that was last week's sports. I hope you guys have a great week. I'll be back with a new video about this week's sports and the tips. Thank you very much for watching. Peace.